In learning objective C, we're going to determine the degree of a polynomial by just looking at the graph or the equation. Now in this example here, all they're giving us is a graph of a polynomial. And look at the wording of this question. They want to know what is the lowest possible degree of this function. Notice this is the key, the lowest possible answer. The key here is if I look at the x-intercepts, it looks like there are 3 x-intercepts. So I'd be tempted to say that the lowest degree would be at least a third degree polynomial. Now the reason I have to say at least a third degree is because this. A picture of a graph only shows me the real answers. So the point is there could be imaginary answers out here. I don't know. That's why the lowest degree is 3. Now be careful, 3 is not the actual answer. There is this thing called the Wiggleness theorem that says if you draw a horizontal line such that it crosses in the most places, however many places it crosses is the lowest degree. So you're going to notice this dotted line that they just drew. When you do that, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's what I know. This is at least a 5th degree polynomial. There could be more. There could be imaginary answers that I do not see. That's why it's at least a 5th degree. Now here's the key. There are 3 real answers. I have to wonder, and I don't know, because it's at least a 5th degree, maybe some of these have multiplicity. Maybe this one actually happens 3 times, and this would be my 4th and 5th degree, and there are no imaginaries. Or maybe this one happens twice, and that one's twice, and that has multiplicity of 1. That would be my 5th degree. Or maybe they're all just multiplicities of 1, and there's a pair of imaginaries or another pair of imaginaries. I just don't know. This is the most information I can give them about this particular equation since I don't have the actual equation in front of me. Okay, now I want you to look at this. They just want to know how many zeros does this polynomial have. Here it is. If you look at this, you're probably going to say, well, maybe at least 5. Well, I'm going to tell you this one. It has exactly 5 zeros, and no more and no less. When they give you the equation, it is what you see. When they give you the graph and no equation, you don't know all the information is the problem. So do not mix those two things up. There's exactly 5. Now, I'd have to graph it or try to factor this to see if they're real answers or imaginary answers or a combination thereof. Okay, let's look at this one. Now we just have the graph, we don't have the equation. So I can only give them the lowest possible degree that this would have. Take a look and determine the lowest degree. Well, it only crosses twice on the x-axis. However, that Wiggleness theorem, if I look at it, it looks like it's a 4th degree polynomial. So again, I'm going to put at least a 4th degree. It could be more, or it could only be a 4th degree. Again, it might be a combination of multiplicities going on to get me up to 4, or there could be imaginaries out there.